life can be messy. When we try to fight the flow, when we try to follow paths that are created by others, we tend to stumble. We tend to not feel comfortable, and we tend to question our own intent and our own and the path that we choose. We tend to like overanalyze it and judge it in and of itself. Now, my crazy chaotic mind has led me to many different scenarios and situations. I I've learned to accept that about myself, and I've learned that I just need to flow. Whenever I don't flow, and whenever I try to overanalyze, and I need to remove that, or it's going to interfere. Give me 1 second here, folks. Okay. This is like, I find it that lately people have this need to impose their views, their beliefs on me, and try to, monopolize my time, and it's been that way for quite a while. I try to be as what's the word I'm looking for? I try to be as accommodating as I possibly can with as many people as I possibly can, but sometimes it does get overwhelming, and sometimes I feel that people do not respect my time, my views, and just me in general. It's like there's some sort of, how would I say it? They get some sort of satisfaction in trying to recruit my beliefs, or try to get me to see things their way. And I'm a stubborn ass mule. I'm not the type of person that is easily swayed. And I'll listen to you and I'll give you the time of day. But, I've got my own mind. And I've ventured in truth seeking for many years. And that's one of the reasons I find that, and please do not become offended by what I'm going to say, but I find that religiosity, and that includes the so-called relationship with your Savior, is very limited. I mean, I slept, ate, drank, woke up with the Bible in my hand, went to sleep with the Bible in my hand. I did courses, I studied, I've learned so much in the past 6 months. And frankly, it's too small for me. Frankly, the whole concept is not fulfilling. I know too much. I've learned too much. I've ventured in all sorts of different things that make a heck of a lot more sense to me than the other very one-dimensional belief system. And again, please do not get offended. You are entitled to believe whatever it is that you want to believe. But for me personally, it could only take me so far. Then I lose interest, and I don't see the value of it. And then I start seeing that it's just a way of controlling the masses by putting in sets of rules and morals, and I can't even find the words, but it's too small, and it does not allow your soul to grow. How do you grow if you don't make mistakes? How do you grow if you don't venture in different areas of life? I believe that this planet that we're living on is like a university, and we're here to rid ourselves of things that are not conducive to good health, good spiritual growth, to good interactions with others. But if you stay within the lines and don't draw outside the lines and get messy sometimes, how can you grow? We have to allow ourselves to feel uncomfortable. We have to allow ourselves to make mistakes. We have to allow ourselves to be faced with the different things that life has to offer. That is why we are here. The very simpleton storyline that we have been fed, in my opinion, is just a form of control by those that know the truth, that are trying to keep you in the box. Venture out. Don't just believe everything you hear or read. Give your higher self the opportunity to take you where you need to go. Be kind and loving to everyone. And those that you can't be kind and loving to, don't beat yourself up over it, because it's just part of the plan. It's just part of the theatrical production that's being unfolded right before your very eyes. Don't take yourself too serious, or don't take others too serious. Because in the end, it's just a ride that you're meant to go on, to experience, to help others experience it with you. But one thing I do know for sure, that love is the elixir of life. And without it, we are nothing. Without it, it doesn't matter how many material things you buy, how you fill yourself up with stuff to hide the pain. The pain will never go away by you purchasing thousands of things, by you being surrounded by thousands of people. The pain only goes away when you make peace with who you are and you allow love to flow through your every cell, through your every component of whatever it is that makes up you. So for those of you that are writing comments that are, first of all, understand how YouTube works. There's an algorithm. I've noticed that even in that algorithm, that tone, the tone that you write something in, if you're writing something in an angry tone, the algorithm will detect it and will not allow the comment through. So the way to check if the algorithm allowed the comment through is that you write that comment, you wait for 20 seconds, and you refresh the page. If the algorithm allows it, if you pass over the 20-second mark, you're scot-free. If you it will remove it after 20 seconds. So you have to wait for 20 plus seconds in order to know if your comment went through. Another thing is, please don't write a novel when you're writing to me. You know, I find people that, and then there's no separation in space. They just like big old blob. I have a massive attention deficit disorder. And when I read, and I've gotten way better at it because I did a lot of reading in the past 6 months. So I have a lot more patience for that. But try to add space separations between your paragraphs. And that allows me to be able to even want to read your comment. I'm not being arrogant here. I'm just being real. Okay? I'm being real, and that's all I ever know how to be. I know I change my mind a lot, but that's my prerogative. That doesn't mean that, you know, I'm confused. It doesn't mean anything of the other. It just means that I am an ever-evolving spirit being. And I'm forever changing and forever growing. And that is what I believe we're here to do. Anyway, guys, don't take things personal. When I speak, I'm not trying to attack anyone. I'm just a fool with a camera who's sharing his heart, his views, his ways, although it may be ever changing, but that is who I am. Can't keep up with me, because you could be tuning in this channel, like many of you probably tuned a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden tune back and you're like, what in the world? Where's Maritza? As somebody wrote very intelligibly to answering one of my commenters, because I get people to answer my stuff, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. It saves me from doing the work. But if those of you don't get it, that Maritza is Mark and Mark is Maritza. I'm the same person. You know, I've got this very profound, deep, masculine energy that can't be taken away even if I wear a wig and makeup. I don't like wearing wigs and makeup. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I don't like to have to shave. This right here that I've allowed myself to like not shave, you know, my body hair is growing and everything else is growing back in, and I'm not on testosterone yet, because I will get back on it for those that are asking, because I don't like the way my body has turned out without testosterone. Yes, I'm vain. Yes, I like to look good. Yes, it's part of who I am, and I'm not going to beat myself up for it, because you know, everybody else beats us enough. So, anyway, that's all the rambling I'm going to do for this morning. My lovely wife is right here next to me. All right, guys, I love you, but remember to always love yourselves too. Subscribe, hit that notification button. If you find it in your heart, donate to the channel. We're getting rid of all the advertisements so that you guys could watch freely. But in order for me to even want to invest some time in this channel, and there's a lot of things that we plan to do, you gotta support it. You know, that's how it goes, because I know how annoying it is to have to watch stuff with these commercials and you have to skip. So I'm thinking we might be able to get a lot more views, a lot more subscription if we provide the material, you know, advertiser free. All right, guys, love you, but remember to love yourselves too and each other. Bye-bye now.